I believe that God has pockets of blessings that nobody knows where they are but Him. And when He gets ready to bless you, He's got 1,000 ways to bless you. It can come from every direction. It can come from the north, the south, the east, or the west. It can come from friends or foes. It can come from haters and imitators and spectators. When God gets ready to bless you, day, for when night cometh, no man can work. Work while it's day, for when night cometh, no man can work. But He didn't say God couldn't work. Man can't work, but God can work. When God gets ready to work, He can work in adverse conditions. He can work without the benefit of surrounding support. When God gets ready to work, He doesn't need help from the environment. That's why Jesus said, I am a root springing up out of dry ground. When I get ready to spring up, I don't need it to rain. When I get ready to bless you, I can bless you around enemies. I can bless you around witches and warlocks. I can bless you in any situation. I am God, and beside me there is no other. I am God, and besides me there is no other. I am God. Nobody elected me. Nobody appointed me. Nobody moved me in. Nobody can take me out. I can't be impeached. I can't be removed. I am God all by myself. I was God before there was anybody there to tell me I was God. I was God before the thunder clapped His hands. I was God before the lightning flashed. I was God before the clouds collided. I was God before there was a where or when, or this or that, or it or and. I was God before the angels sang their first hymn. I was God before you ever said hallelujah. I was God before the morning ever kissed the sunlit sky. I'm God! God! So in order to experience darkness, it is when we go through something where we have the absence of a thing. It is what we don't have that makes it dark. It is when you don't have the absence. When you have the absence of a thing, it can be dark even if the room is lit. Because darkness is not a thing, it's a void. It's an emptiness. It's an ambiguous existence, a place whereby I cannot see my way clear. Not because the darkness has power, it has no power, having neither light, having neither heat, it has no power, it's absence. How many of God's people are aching over absence? What isn't there can be as painful as what is. Now you have to have lived a while to understand what I just said. But what isn't there can be as painful as what is. And in this world, in this Instagram, Facebook, Twitter world, in this selfie world where everybody wants to be in the light and everybody wants to say, see me, and everybody wants to be on stage and everybody wants to be up front and everybody wants to be recognized, it is difficult to get us to appreciate that God does His best work, not in the light, but in the dark. In fact, when God gets ready to prepare you for light, He puts you in the dark. Like an old camera, when a camera got ready to develop the film, you developed it in the dark. You showed it in the light, but it was developed in the dark. If you gave it too much light too soon, you ruined the exposure because it was developed in the dark. Some of you don't recognize it, but you're being developed in the dark. You prayed for the light, but God is developing you in the dark. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? This season that you're in is preparation for what God is about to do in your life. He's developing you in the dark. Oh no, don't put me up there too soon. I don't want light when I need darkness. I'm telling telling you, you still got some stuff in you that you don't even know that's down inside of you. And if God decides to put you in the darkness, it's because he's getting ready to pull something out of you that you didn't even know was there. Whoa, man. Check that out. I didn't know all of that was in me. I didn't know I could do all of that. I didn't know I was walking around with all that potential in me, all that unrealized potential in me. I thought I was who they said I was. I thought I was a nobody and a nothing. I thought I was a failure and a reject. I thought I was the black sheep of my family. I thought I was a criminal and an inmate. But then God put me in a dark place and started pulling stuff out of me that I didn't even know.